Here we go. Another Battle Brothers stream. We're starting in the thick of it, in the thick of combat. So to just take a little breather at the start, I gotta admit to something. It's really easy to sell me some garbage, man. If I'm going through a store and I see something that looks truly horrendous, a little voice in the back of my mind says, well, I gotta see what that's like, right? So this is how I ended up today with Frank's Red Hot Spicy Gummy Bears. Because there's ain't no way these are good. First of all, Frank's Red Hot, absolutely garbage hot sauce. It's basically like 100% vinegar and like like an ounce of heat. But like, I can't not try the spicy gummy bears. I'm pretty sure they just took regular gummy bear flavors, because there's no like flavors mentioned on the bag anywhere. I'm pretty sure they just took regular gummy bear flavors and coated it in disgusting hot sauce. Oh god, the smell. Yup. That's just a vinegar-soaked gummy bear. It's not even spicy. Oh my god. No, that's awful. Ugh! Ugh! Oh, no. Oh, what am I gonna do with that whole bag? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I have regrets. And not just related to the horrible food choices, though, because we are fucking in it right now. Honestly, though, having eaten that, these creatures might be less disgusting. So I really hope we can get this guy's cool staff, because, I mean, look at that cool staff. In fact, I kind of want to try to avoid breaking his helmet, too. But we should probably focus on, you know, surviving the fight. You'll notice that these flesh cradles have health bars. So I'm thinking what we might want to do is, like, fight our way into a corner. But then these guys make shit explode. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spellcasters. We don't want to get drowned in fart clouds. So maybe turtling up's a bad idea. I don't know. I feel like this is a bad timeline. I feel like we're not going to be winning anything. We can't hit the flesh cradles. Okay. I see. In a way, I could consider that a good thing, I suppose. So what do I want to do here, then? Do I get, like, extra range if I have the high ground? I do. I'm thinking they're 100% going to use those to build new golems, because they have labeled as 22 opponents, and if you count those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're being counted in the enemy tracker. Which makes me pretty much 100% sure they're, like, part of the fight. So, like, I feel like it's a mistake to stand here and wait for things to happen. But in the same breath... Oh, he's nimble. He's also got a special tag, Diviner's Fury. Most curious. I don't know what I should do. There are some big ones. Greater flesh golems, regular flesh golems. Look, I'm very scared, which is why I'm taking this fight very seriously. I'm suspicious that he came forward, because he's a damn wizard. Why would he come and get into melee unless it's going to be a problem for us? But I also feel like he's going to be the one that wakes this stuff up, so we got to get aggro on him, right? Interesting decisions, interesting decisions. Yeah, let's get our big meaty axe boy involved. He hit his friend. Oh, we love to see that. How much AP do we need to spear wall? We don't have enough AP to get on top of that. Or to get to there. Ah, beans. It begins! Should have realized we were about to get our shit yanked. Interesting. Can't really do much there, but... Oh god, that does none damage. Alright, as long as we kill the big boss man, life should be pretty good. Probably don't want to walk into the farts. Come over here to fight this thing, maybe. Shouldn't be making decisions with a maybe in mind, but... okay. Okay. Yeah, fair and balanced. Oh, shit. Why is he kind of pumping? It's interesting, these guys don't have weapons like they had in the last encounter that we fought them. In the last encounter we fought them, they were all dual-wielding. I guess this guy's got tentacles. He doesn't need no mortal blades. You know what, let's get a dog involved. It's probably a sacrificial lamb, but... Oh, no. There's nothing great about these guys. No, well, rip. Don't know why he didn't get a turn, but whatever. Hey, welcome back. I don't know what I would do even if I was all level 11 super soldiers here, not gonna lie. This seems crazy. They've even started waking up their boys yet. They haven't even hollered at the boys. Ow. Insanity. Okay. So we're learning things from this. Obviously we can't try and surround things. Ow. Because then we just get AoE'd. It's the Lindworms all over again, man. He's killing himself with his own fart cloud, which is amazing. I think he's gonna die in the start of his next turn, actually. You know, if we can get a cool staff out of it, maybe it's worth the lives of all of our men. Oh. When when we kill the Grand Diviner, one of the other Fault Finders becomes him. That's fucked up. No wonder he was so willing to get in the melee. I wonder if the flesh cradles are going to do the same thing for the golems. Every time I kill a golem, it'll get transferred to a cradle. Alright. This is obviously a bad timeline. We're obviously not taking this, but I do want to just see how this fight resolves. I want to try and at least kill one golem and see if I'm right about that. You know, prepare for the future. Come back here with a true cadre of super soldiers someday. Alright, Niku, into the far cloud. No, you were sacrificing your health to kill the golem, silly. Oh my god, that actually worked. I mean, we totally knew that Mithril could make the shot. We weren't risking our men, not one little bit. Rest some pepperonis. Okay, we just gotta kill this one man. That's all I ask. That's all that I ask. Sacrifice everything, no matter what it takes. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're gonna get one of these golems dead. I guess I could probably turn and take this golem out, but like... That's coward's talk, though. We're not killing no lesser golem. We're also not killing no greater golem. Unless. Yo, do you get these special arrows whenever you killed your camp of them? I think they're pretty sick. Okay. Come on, we can get this guy, No, don't flee, He's not here to toot his horn. I mean, it is a pretty scary fight. I just can't believe we're still... I guess these guys are DLC stuff, though, and when I got the DLC, it, like, injected them seamlessly into my pre-existing world. Which is really cool. They're from the Faith one. Maybe we'll do a Dothical Cultist run next? Excuse me? I mean, listen, I'm all here for sacrificing viewers, don't get me wrong. But how do you lure in chatters to give themselves to your organization with the explicit promise we are gonna sacrifice you? We're gonna need something to entice, you know? We gotta put a little bit of a promise on it. You don't lead off with the Jonestown stuff, you know? You gotta start off with like, this is a place for community, this is a place for togetherness. Only 80% of you will be sacrificed, and of course you're gonna be part of the 20%. Just the second run, guys. Nothing suspicious. We're just trying again. Alright. Damn, what a crazy fight. You're losing the fight, you don't lose more. If it's against the grand defender, the death may not be the end of you. Cutting your losses, you call a retreat and break your way out of the encirclement. The watchful flesh golems mockingly groan at you like displeased Colosseum audience. Choking on laughter, the Grand Diviner holds his ground and fades into the background. The liquor wispy green mist reaches for you, from the shape of a mouth that grins, and then all is gone, you are back out of the place. Returning is a large ask, but you now feel determined to see this madman slain. We have to kill him to get him out of our dreams anyway. Yup. But it's okay, it was just a nightmare. Uh-oh. No, this was before the fight, right? Okay. Yeah. So, obviously we're not doing that. Okay, so we have 2 goals before we end this campaign, then. I want to loot this battlefield and slay this madman. But for now, we got 4 days before we gotta be back here. Let's go find some orcs to kill. I'm assuming that since they're always attacking Lifestead, that they're gonna live out here in this wasteland. I feel like that makes sense. But, I don't know how these things work, if I'm being honest. So we're just gonna strut through the wilderness a little bit. See if we can find some orc towns. Hopefully mostly youngins, because I don't think I've ever fought like an elder orc yet. And the youngins are scary enough. But we'll see, we'll see. We've got 3 days of food, and we got 3 days to get back. So we'll just do like a quick little cycle through here, I guess. I'm not seeing anything that looks very orky. Come on, we're at the edge of the world. Some kind of freak's gotta live out here. The map actually goes really far out this way, huh? I mean, at least a lot of food and money just to go wandering through the wilderness like this, huh? Come on, you gotta give me something for all my time. Ooh, what's this? House of the Abyss. Many necro-savants. Miss me with that shit. While taking inventory last night, Zizwa had a little too much to drink and ended up losing a reinforced boondock bow. You've had him brought to you, and the man, swaying on his feet, still reeks of alcohol. He hiccups and tries to explain himself, but the best he can do is collapse on the ground in a drunken heap. The man laughs and laughs, but he sees nothing funny about this. Attempts to roar and asks what you want to do with him. Oh my god. Sorry to do this to a chatter character, but if he won't put down the drink, I'll force him to. Get the whip. Man was driven to the drink, so you plan to drive it out of him. You order a flogging. A few men drag the drunk away. He's hiccuping and moaning, his head bouncing a lull as he's seemingly unaware of what's going on. They string him up beneath a tree and shred the clothes off his back. After a few lashing, the drunkard wakes up to his punishment and begins crying out uncontrollably. He begs for mercy in a tongue blurred by drink and pain, like a man fighting for freedom from a nightmare. That'll teach him. They better not desert, though. Oh, maybe I gotta pull him out of the army for a little bit. Does he have a trait that makes him content to be in... Yeah. Pull him back to the reserves. Send out Grimald. Okay, we only got 2 days left to get back. We don't have a single head for our trouble. 28! Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh. It's not orc, but it's nice to see a camp that belongs to something other than the undead in this world. A few goblin ambushers, many goblin skirmishers, and a goblin overseer. Yeah, let's swing it. Probably should have waited till daybreak, huh? You know, no, this will affect the goblin archers more than it'll affect me, Copium. Caw. 12v12, pretty fair. A lot of guys with fishnets and spears. Interesting. So this guy is probably the big scary. You gonna shoot your shot? So they only got 3 archers compared to my 2, and they're probably affected. Although, do goblins have night vision? I don't think so. They're inspired by a nearby leader, though. I think we're just gonna hold our ground. If I don't see them come up next turn, then I'll start making an approach. I don't know how the enemy AI gets away with spamming shield wall as much as they do. It takes a lot of stamina for what it does. I don't know if they're playing by different stam rules or something. They seem to have the same mechanics. Come on, you louts, get in here. It's time for a melee. They really love their fishnets, man. And don't get me wrong, I like a girl in fishnets too, but all these brothers miss me with that. Just Nico in full agreement today. I'm so happy we managed to shrink our delay as much as we have. Huge improvement to the quality of life here. Tempest is too precious to... Well... Yeah, here, let's help this guy out of his situation. I'm hesitant to close the gap any further, if I'm being honest. How many of these guys got bolas? This guy's got bolas. Only one enemy has fishnets left. Yeah, let's hold out until we can get our guys out of their wrappings. Oh my god. I'd feel bad for them if they weren't stinking goblins. Is it time for a classic Expert a Suicide mission? That's a lot more guys than I thought there was going to be over here. Kind of tempted to run up here just so next turn I can spin. Fuck it. Oh. Whoops. I just came to support a bud. Release me from these chains. I know this is kind of contrary to my plan to spin, but I'll step away before it happens. Bring this guy down here to support this front. Yeah. Get over here. Oh, we love some whiffs. Okay, that's all their fishnets out the way. I guess we are neither spinning nor I mean, we're winning, but we're not spinning. Sure, we'll take the 7%. Why not? Really costs 4 AP to try to free a man from his bondage. Let's go here so that next turn we can try and reach over the fence. Alright, he doesn't have the thing. Fuck. Oh, I should have tried to help my guy out. Damn it. I should have hollered at my boy. Oh my god, he cracking the whip back there? What the hell was that? Be free of your bondage. Bleed that little freak. Oh, he's got an 8 now. Oh my god, there's a second bar going. Get him, boy. Oh my god, that took everything. Step here, just a little poke. You bastard. Alright, big man can start swinging an axe on this guy. Life is good. We really not hit those guys from here? It's like some kind of range reduction thing going on. This guy's got psych. Oh, this guy's completely full up on, so he's not going to be able to attack next turn. I'm not going to be able to attack this turn if I do that, though. You know what? Someone just hang out for a minute, I guess. Bap him. Crack him. How do I not have the fatigue move for Lebrick? Seems like a prime candidate for it. Y'all really still taking aim shots, bro? No, my boy! My very good boy! I've been trying to go through his armor. I guess he's got no helmet, though. He's more likely to get a kill doing this. I really hope someone can rotate with this dog. Rotate with the tree stump. Yo, he can actually say it now. The censored phrase has been unblocked. Sweet, sweet freedom. But I wonder if it's because the AI fucked off, or it's because I made you a whitelisted chatter. Quick, I need somebody else to jump in and say rotate with the tree stump. Good dog. Get out, dog. Nice. Oh, this archer is well and truly cooked. I'm glad to see that the goblins are such a non-threat that I can throw out my dog, like, turn 3, and he'll just be okay. I guess it was, like, turn 6, but still. It's a far cry from before. Oh, you're not gonna try and run? See, if I were you, I would have tried to run. We don't need anyone involved other than these laddies. This is good training for Grimald. And good killing for Leverick. Hey, our boys. Man, we leveled Tempest up quick. Ooh, mint. Id. Yo, Spiked Impaler. A large and heavy crossbow with menacing spikes in front. More like a miniature ballista. Shoots stakes with enough force to knock back a target hit. That sounds sick as hell. Alright, 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 alright. We gotta equip that on somebody for sure. I mean, it would go best on Zahir, but... I guess we'll toss on to Sorrel, actually. He's got better range skill than Zahir, anyway. And in theory, will someday have better range defense, although IDK. Let's see, let's see. 50-70 compared to 40-60. 75% effective against armor. Maximum range is 6 tiles. Yeah, that's gonna be... Ooh. Wait, what's the difference between those two abilities? Okay, it's less likely to hit. Interesting. This has plus 10%, whereas this has plus 15%. 3% fall off per tile compared to 3% fall off per tile. So at more than 4 tiles range, it has a negative hit modifier compared to 5 tiles for the other one. No. Hey, student of the world. Yup. 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 That was a collection of easy choices. Now this is where things get more complicated. I mean, yup. I mean, yup. Perks though, perks though, perks though. He is gonna be a heavy armor boy. I don't know what kind of weapon he's gonna wield though in the long term. And actually, will he be a heavy armor boy? I mean, he almost has to be, just looking at these fucking defensive stats. Although, he has a pretty good base initiative. He wasn't in such heavy armor. IDK, man. Let's grab Pathfinder for now. Or actually, hold on, he's a chatter character. Let's give him 9 lives. I don't want to lose this motherfucker again. Alright. 11 heads ain't bad. We only got 2 days to get back, but let's take a little bit of a... Well, I think we gotta go to Oberwallenheim, and then we gotta go to Damwald, right? Okay, let's take the way around this mountain. God damn it. Zahir's survivor's been especially moody of late, spending all his off hours fondling an old throwing knife, a blade in such poor condition, more closely resembles a scrap iron than a proper weapon. He spent the previous even throwing it at the bole of a dead tree, each time rising with a groan to retrieve it, and walking back several yards to squat down and throw it again well into the night. Though he was unhappy at the recent setbacks the company has faced, the morning he mustered the courage to enter your tent and explain he'll be leaving the company to seek his fortunes elsewhere. You better give me the equipment back. Okay, he did. Well, I'll stop whipping them when they stop becoming alcoholics and robbing the company. You can't blame me for doing what I had to do. Do I attack another goblin camp? We're not that hurt from the first one. Grub box. It's like Grubhub, but... The battle takes time. I only got 1 day to get back. We can't. In fact, I don't think we can make it back, actually. I'm gonna have to roll back to before the flogging, just to hit the grub box for the jobs. Right now we got 640 crowns banked for this patrol. Come on. Is it gonna give me like 1 extra day? Is it gonna give me like a final like return today? Then I might just be able to barely squeeze this out. The Chosen Few, huh? Pretty lame name for a mercenary outfit, but what do I know? What were you trying to do? Click as many heads as possible? Is every employer was advised to ruse? There's a reason only gave you a free split desk. Consider it failed. God damn it! Whatever. A couple of bleeding goats are being led down the road. They shuffle through the mud, prodding their nose through the muck, and somehow find themselves things to chew up. Their shepherd plants a can in the ground. Hey there, mercenary. Count Oscar von Gunbald's been looking for you. Most of the last of his hair. He's also got his head buried in his hands, sort of gesture hiding a giggle. Greenskins are rampaging. Large footprint. No, doesn't do it. Are you up to him with soft grounds? I accept your offer. Motherfucker. Lothar the Apprentice, Tobajorn, Gottfried the Dog. And let's see what he's got. Iron Lungs. Like, I know he's literally a deserter or whatever, but... Okay. A star in initiative and stars in both defensive stats. He'd be a pretty cool duelist, don't you think? An iron-lunged duelist. I think Temperstir also has... No, who else had iron lungs? I knew we recruited someone else with iron lungs. Because we got Pog to the Gordon. Did that guy die already? That guy might have died already. Man, the turnover rate of this mercenary company is something of a problem. I'll be the first to admit. Which is why we need fresh chatters to come in and claim characters. Who wants to be the dog, huh? As an iron-lunged man, he's sure to become a powerful unit in our army when the day comes for him to actually slot in. You guys want to, like, point me in the direction of one of your greenskin enemies? No. Oh my god, I've never seen this many jobs here before. There's a place called the Rundown Cottage Hill southeast here. Most people know about it, I think, but few would venture there. This brings burned down the old man's farm. I switched to the pitchfork for the beer milk. Hopefully get what they deserve someday. Or they have a mage and they cancel a new dick. A real wizard. Not sure if I believe that. If you need supplies, head over to Old Hork on the market here in Osfed. Tell them I sent you. Okay. Does that mean I get a discount? Kind of the opposite. Ooh, okay, no, shit's just valuable here. Okay, holy. Let's sell all this goblin garbage. Yo, that's huge for a guy like me. Sell this piece. We'll keep the arming swords, we'll keep the winged mace, we'll keep the flails. I like the kopeshes, they make me feel good. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case I said my boy ever needs reach. He'll probably never, but... we got plenty of these in reserve. I guess I can put Zahir's armor on the new recruit. We can do better than that, bud. Here, take this shield. No, this one matches your helmet better. We're all about fashion here at the Poppets at Arms. Take this winged mace, repair it while we're on the road, why don't you? We should probably put the dagger on an active service member. Who's still using a shitty little pocket knife? I'll give you a shitty little pocket knife. I should give a fishnet to people too, actually. It sucks that they're destroyed on use, but they do lower the person's defense. This could actually be key if we're trying to take out a fallen hero or like a bandit leader and get loot. Let's give this guy a throwing net. So we don't have a ton of food. Okay, we get pretty good deals here, actually. Let's just buy everything. We're eating this whole town at a hearth and home, but it's necessary. So food's really cheap here. Repair kits are really expensive. Alright, we resume. Okay, so this is the place that they were telling me about. I already had that in the map, so it's really annoying that I paid to find out about it, but... what can you do? Other than hunt those greenskins in revenge. Get them! And this is gonna be another kind of joke of a fight. Fuck you, bud. They just really want Niku, huh? Oh my god. It's the endless armada, just the arrow rain. Alright, I guess we have to close the gap this time. There's no way we win the range war here. Unless Mithril pops the greatest shot of his career. Not quite the greatest, but like the goodest enoughest shot of his career. We really got to get better initiative on our front lines. I guess it's because they wear heavy armor, that'll never be the case. But I just wish we could, like, step forward one line at a time instead of always having to commit to two. So I really don't want to fight them with the height advantage on their side. Let's send him way farther. We gotta disrupt that back line ASAP. I could have attacked. Ah, I'm an idiot. Send you up there to support. Bloody fool I am. Ooh, nice. They made a nice little gap for me to get my axe boy up there and start swinging. Rude. One of these days we're gonna land one of these shots. I don't know which of these days, but one of them. Over here. Pop the guy in the same plane as me. Break free. Oh, the one tap. Rude. Actually, that kind of gives me a clear shot in their back line. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. We'll take it. Yeah. We want Axeman to have a clean shot up there, so... I don't know if this new bow is it, brothers. Ho, 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 ho. But that's the heat. That's the heater right there. Damn it. Excuse me? You're berserker? Bro, you're berserker? Wait, why isn't he a berserker anymore? Why didn't that trigger? He got a kill. He should have got 4 AP back. But it's missing from his bar here. Fucking scammed? Why are we getting scamazed? Oh, man. Bleed for me, little goblin. You know what? I was talking shit about the boys in fishnets. For some reason, it just works for Experta. Look at him in those slutty little fishnets. There we go. No AP. And Tempest can only try to free our boy. But at what cost? Fashion world will always regret my choice there. One of these days we're gonna land this bow and it's gonna feel fucking awesome. Let's break this guy's shield. See, no, we broke the shield so that we could land attacks. Try it sometime. Oh my god, my phone just went insane. Hope that wasn't close enough to the microphone that y'all could hear that. Stupid poison, man. I would rather do like a quarter of my health and damage a turn than reduce my AP by 2. That's nuts. Got a reasonable amount of work. Oh boy. It's 52, 50. I gotta go for the 52. Better than a coin flip. If I take an angle here, yeah, perfect. Honestly, should have just risked hitting that guy. At least then I could have popped 2 shots off. It's even the point of having a character with fucking high melee attack. You should know whiff every shot anyway. Kinda like get in to get, yeah. Okay, okay. got the high ground now. We can bear down on these fools. From above. He's got a ranged weapon out, so let's... No. Really? Tundra? Whatever. This is normal-ass grass, bro. This would not be hard to walk on. Okay, that time it triggered. Oh, it triggered... He just had the reduced. That makes more sense. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting about... Oh, coward! No, they're not getting away. We don't let goblins run out into the woods to proliferate. We hunt them down as our sworn duty. Fuck it. I would have laughed if our very first hit with this weapon was on our own guy. It wouldn't have been like a ha-ha laugh. It would have been more of like a ha. But still, I would have laughed. Alright. We did not falcon this fight, so when someone's turn comes around, we can falcon and try and find that last goblin. At the very least, let's send our dog out and see if he can find it. That last goblin's getting away for sure. No level ups. No real injuries either, at least. You heard people scoff at the size of the goblins. Well, they may be small, but they gave it their all. You count your men and prepare to return to your employer for your payday. And we're gonna come back here and take a bunch of jobs, methinks. Even though the prices ain't good here. Welcome back, Nico. Welcome back. You didn't miss much. It's funny when you post a message that's so short and your name's like twice as long on my little pop-ups. A few brothers come back to you with the most curious of stories. Apparently Heinrich, the ever-sure-footed sellsword, managed to make a bit of a name for himself in Leifstead. While carousing with ladies on a tavern staircase, the banister broke and a damsel went careening downward. With a horn of ale in one hand and a wench wrapped in tender grip in the other, the mercenary stuck his foot out and managed to catch the falling mistress in the toe of his boot, quite literally bringing her to heel, much to the roaring applause of the inebriated crowd below. Guess where he is now, the mercenaries laugh. Drop a prow with the easily impressed, what else? You guys are starting to repeat your stories, bros. Are you sure you didn't make that one up? Must be one of those old tavern tales that everyone tells. The only thing I don't like about my text pop-ups is that for some reason the right side of like the rounded beveled box is cut off really harshly. It's fucking annoying. It's not so bad when it's on the right side of my screen, but I was testing it on the left side and it's real ugly. I think I gotta find... Because I found someone's old script on a Discord post from like 9 years ago to get this working. There's probably more modern ones that I could source now. But the Stream Elements website really sucks for finding good overlays. It's all like full packages that put like a bunch of annoying like dono messages and shit on screen. I don't want any of that garbage. I just want a nice basic chat box. I wish it was like a little more compact, that it would like fit on top of my camera a little neatly. I just want a nice, clean looking place for people's comments to pop up. You know, for people to be part of the experience, even for the VOD watchers. We don't need all these bolas. We don't need extra arrows. Yeah. They fucking hate food around here, bros. Okay, on the way back to Leafstead, we'll start here's guard for some noms. Warehouse burned down. Oh, God. It's not too bad, actually. We'll buy your beer. We'll buy your grain. I don't think anything I have will spoil in 6 days. Okay, a lot of it will, actually. But we should eat it before that's up. That's fine. Why are they selling the last bit? To rebuild the warehouse, obviously. Yeah, the laborers are gonna starve to death, but the warehouse is more important, bros. Duke Edgervan Gunball's got a man standing beside him. You can hardly see his face when you shoot the head to get a better look. Here's the thing to make sure you don't. Please, mercenary, this is Rupert. You don't need to see him. I just need for you to get him to Deichstedt. Let's go there to convince him that our cause is one worth joining. Of course, House Nightguard won't be happy about that, so digression is of some import. You nod, understanding the intricacies of politics between the houses. I do? Good mercenary, nor are you interested? I don't think I want to go all the way down to Durfestart. Yeah, absolutely not. Let's go breathe life instead. Onward, soldiers! March! Oh, we head to the north to get our fortunes. Of battle we will take a healthy portions. Don't really know how to finish this song, so let us go just march along. Well, only 2 jobs now. Bruno the Elder restlessly walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. There has been an audacious act of thievery. The despicable brigands stole my demonic statuette, which is of immeasurable value to me. I implore you to hunt those thieves and return that item to me. What else you got? As you settle into a room, Bodo the steward finishes a goblet of cobra wine and heaves the cup out a window. Like, what, they, like, milk the venom of a cobra into the wine? I mean, that won't kill you as long as you don't got cuts on the inside of your mouth, but... You hear the din of a clattering hollow far, far away. He turns to you. While walking the road, brigands stormed my wagon and made off with all my goods. They left me with my life, which is fine, but the gall, which is what they did, keeps me up at night. I see their sneering faces. Hear their laughter. I believe it was a message. To go after me because I refuse to pay their tolls. Well, now I'm ready to pay a toll to you, sellsword. If you go, then slaughter these vagabonds. I'll pay a tidy toll indeed. What say you? I mean, it's better than the thieves' job, I guess. I accept. Oh, hey, they're at the rundown cottage. I remember that being a rough fight, but this quest is probably going to nerf the fights. It really seems like taking a quest, like, makes the places where they happen at, like, more generic and uninteresting. God, that's a lot of Nashka's ears. So you just keep walking, I'll just keep fighting. While spying on the brigand encounters, you notice the profile of a man that you've heard the locals almost fervently describing. It is the Scourge of Thalheim, a fabled robber baron that terrorizes these parts. He's gotten a retinue of brutish-looking men following everywhere he goes. You wager his head is worth a few extra crowns. And maybe, if we're really lucky, we'll get a unique item out of him. Raider, 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 Raider. Okay, priority number 1 to me is to focus down Mr. Axeman. Just seems like a given. I would also like that fancy banded helmet. So we'll try and keep our damage mostly focused to the bod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 2 enemies. There's a potential that more of them are ranged, but I think we still have the range advantage, so we want to hold. Bleed for me. Alright, this is our special boy. He's wearing the same armor as some of our frontliners are. Or, correction, no, it's a little different, I think. Might be the same as this one, but it's hard to tell with the helmet difference. Mr. Ingolf the Architect. Where the hell is he? Worn mail. I think it's the same armor. Anyway, not really important, I guess. Let's do a little hot swabby. Beautiful. Maybe I should have did the hook, though. Alright, let's get aggro. Although, I should have made more of a gap here. Oh well. Right. I keep forgetting that he doesn't have the specialty, because I don't plan to keep him an Axeman. We're dangerously unspecialized. As always, Experta's job is to run down the back line. I don't love the idea. Oh, whatever. Fuck your armor. Now Niku, he can double move and attack. He's a badass. That's why he's my sergeant. I'm sorry, Devin. You'll have a real weapon someday soon. You're almost high enough level for me to actually swap you into the front line. And I don't know if Adler comes back after that or what we do, because Adler's still pretty fucked up with that leg injury. Oh god, please, have mercy on our souls. We're all bound for hell anyway. We don't need a bad life on top of that. We are mercenary scum of the earth after all. Pop over here, break your shield. A little swappy swappy, little stabby stabby. Finally caught up with him. The sound they make when they die, you can like hear the blood gurgling in their throat. I kind of hate it. Probably the most visceral sound design I've ever heard in a game like this. Yeah, let's close the gap. But it's ASMR. You just slayed your longtime enemy, ASMR. Rend foes with me. In 3D Dolby surround sound. See, I was trying to get to your archers, you fucking dickheads. I want your armor, so I'd rather... I guess I could have pulled out a knife and just started chopping. Kinda want your shield, too. That looks pretty fucking sick, with the little sword on it. Nice neutral colors, so it'll fit any of our fits. So let's not shield break him. Let's just pull out the knives and start stabbing when he's the last guy alive. Damn it. Why you gotta be so tired, bro? I tire of your exhaustion. Beautiful. Alright. Pull out our knife, and next turn we can get to shanking. You're not fit to wear that fit. Give it to me. God, I love doing all this incidental damage to dude in the back. Haven't targeted homie in the back a single time, and he's still dropping. Do we risk it? We risk it. Alright, just the one boy left. We're carrying an even better dagger on him. Yeah, we are. Alright, everybody knives out. We're doing this A2 Brute style. Motherfucker's lost in the forum. We can stab him one. Oh, not with Tempest we can't. You're really gonna make this rough for me, ain't ya? Okay, no more non-knife damage. Oh my god. We might have to just focus on killing him, actually. Okay, we'll break the shield. That's a fine comp. That's a really strong shield. We gotta rotate this guy out of here ASAP. Oh, or Experto's gonna come in clutch. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this, boys. We can do this, boys. We can get this armor without losing nobody. I don't have enough to double rotate. Shit. We gotta risk breaking the armor. We can't let our boy die. Okay, the enemy doesn't go for a while. We got plenty of time. Double rotation to save our man. Alright, let's see what we got from the loot. We got the sick shield. We got a rad warhammer. We did not get the armor. I guess we did a little bit too much damage to it. Got a helmet, though. Okay. Not the best loot we could have got, but we'll take it. I'm always happy to see more warhammers, actually. You know what? Pretty cool looking shield. At the end of the day, fashion's what matters. The Scourge of Thalheim put up a good fight, and his neck put up another. The sinews and bones, not letting his head go easily as you collect your bounty. Love the switch to knife, like we're going ready to skin him. I mean, that's basically what was happening. That said, I hate that I have to fucking manually switch back every single weapon after the fact. Did I ever commit to a specialty on you? I didn't. Alright, in that case, Sigwald, enjoy your new hammer. I like how my wild men are both wielding hammers. Feels thematic. We don't gotta worry about no edge alignment. Hammer go whap. And then I'll keep you on the mace path, why not? For now, enjoy Colossus. Interesting, interesting. We take. For 2-star, this is kind of a mid-roll, but like, what else would we take, really? I know he needs a little bit more melee defense, but he is a shield guy, so like, does he really? Mr. the Dog. Next time this guy levels up, we need to commit to a weapon type for him. Maybe what we do is we, rotate Grimwald back to be a spear guy. Well, his health's pretty good. I don't know about that. Ingolf. We can make Ingolf a spearman. He's got the star and range defense. He's got pretty good fatigue. Although he's got the survivor trait, so like if we're gonna risk to avoid the front line. Erwin definitely stays in the front. Grimald kind of belongs in the front. We already committed to a specialty on him. Are whips ranged? Can we get him a whip? But I don't think I have the DLC that gives whips. Yeah, out of everyone here, I think we gotta make Ingolf our spearman. Oh no, he's already committed to Axe Mastery, damn it. Wait. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to recruit a new spearman, I guess. And just have one of these guys be a reservist. Alright, we're gonna do this job, and then we're gonna do the other job in Lifestead, and then we're gonna not take any jobs, and we're gonna go wander the woods looking for orcs. Because I'm getting real unlucky with the orc camp spawns. It's gonna be really hard to fulfill our ambition. I should have took the get a unique item ambition. While talking to Erland, a loud yell draws your attention. You look up the road to see a mob of men standing in your way. They got all manner of weaponry and armor. Their ringleader steps forward, announcing that they are famed bounty hunters. We only wish to have the head of the Scourge of Thalheim. You shrug. We killed the man we're collecting on his head. Now get out of our way. You take one step forward, the bounty hunters raise their weapon. Their leader takes one step towards you. There's a choice to be made here that could get a lot of good men killed. I know it isn't easy, but I do suggest you think it over very carefully. You'll have to pay with blood if you want it so bad, motherfuckers. Many bounty hunters and a few war dogs. We're a little wounded from the last battle, but we ain't leaving our prize behind. Actually, other than Ingolf, we're not that bad off, and Ingolf's a survivor. This could actually go very well for us. Although they got crazy looking armor. What the hell? Uh-oh. Alright, I think we gotta focus down Mr. Swordsman over here. Sorry, Niku, you're a certified dog slayer now. Those helmets look cool as hell. Can't wait to wear them. His armor looks kind of cool, too. %, chance to hit. Holy shit. He's got nimble and dodge. They got nimble and dodge, nimble and dodge, nimble and dodge, nimble and dodge. They all have nimble and dodge, except for the archers. Oh no. Alright, chase him down. Get ourselves in there. Send our dogs after these archers, maybe. No, that's not where I want you to go! That's probably a dead dog right there. Watashion. Shoot your own guy in the back, why don't you? Oh no! Nah, he's a survivor. He'll be fine. Oi! He's got a 90% chance to survive and they fucking one-tap him? God damn it. Their gear might be worth the trouble, though. No, stop getting headshots. God damn it. We can take these fools out. I probably should not be letting them have the height advantage there, huh? Oh, brother. Come on, the 73 is brutal. Will I be able to attack afterwards if I do that? I will. It's all about holding the high ground. Moral or otherwise. Alright, it's time for the man, the myth, and the legend. I shouldn't have stepped forward. Alright, we're gonna get some sick helmets out of this. Although, I really wish I didn't break that armor. That looks cool. It looks like it's like a herald, like a tabard, over top some chainmail armor. I bet it's really cool. If only we could have painted it in our colors. I can't believe they put the sick paint armor feature under DLC, man. Trying to sell you everything cool these days. Okay, could you maybe, like, chill out? Nice. Alright, next turn we're just gonna walk up this cliff, I think. Is it risky? Sure. Is it stupid? Most definitely. Will I still do it? You know it. Ow. I should have just swung my hammer and called it a day. Instead of trying to get all clever and make room for other people to step up to the plate. Okay, I mean, sure, counter-arch my full health archer. Yeah, whiff him. We have been supremely unlucky over here. Let's take the high road, see if that helps. Yeah, it did. Not a lot, but progress is progress. That's right, coward, flee. Fine. We'll just swing at you from the bottom of the hill all day. Whatever. I don't want to be up there anyway. This is the coward's way out. We really got to break this shield. It's the most shitty little targe I've ever seen, and it's still fucking doing work. Oh, it's like he's asking Mithril to put arrows in his face. Quick little rotation. It's like he's asking. Feeling scared yet? I thought I was gonna execute my dog there, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, look at that guy being all tricksy. Alright. This has gotta go. Now they can't spam shield wall next to each other anymore. Now you can bleed for me. Clearly isn't asking politely enough. It's alright, bestie. I guess there was a Tundra AP cost and then a Climbing the Hill AP cost. I guess that makes sense. When you can just Rotashion to get up for free. No bleeds anymore, sadness. It's interesting. Whenever I switch weapons, it doesn't switch back to the original weapon at the end of the fight. It does switch back the arrows at the end of the fight, though, I'm just noticing now. Interesting behavior. Fuck it. Oh my god, we finally landed the knockback bolt. We've claimed the Highland. Never mind, he's gonna climb back on his turn. Oh, no, I claimed the Highland. Worth. Okay, next turn we can smash that shield. Although it would be nice to have a matching shield so we can have matchies on the flanks. Alright, anyway. Spherido's allergic to doing damage when it matters. Good dog. You're gonna fuck that smelly archer up, aren't you, puppy? You're gonna fuck that smelly archer up. Oh my god, how far do I have to go to get an angle? Uh-oh. Erlin's in danger. 76%. No, let's break that. What just happened? Oh! I spun instead of shield broke. Oops. This is what I get for doing hotkeys. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Good. Okay, okay. Hey, if you want to try running away, I'll totally allow it. Mostly because I don't want Erland to get hurt. Erland, please. Stupid dagger-wielding piece. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna keep our boys alive. Probably shouldn't send the helmetless man. Ah, whatever. This guy's using a dagger anyway. Armor's not gonna matter. Oh my god. Took forever. I can't believe our survivor was fucking dropped. Super worth it though, I think. That was not as good as I thought it was gonna be. Just looking at the design, I thought this was gonna be like a 200 armor helmet. That might have been not worth it. Probably just gave him the head, huh? Well, hindsight and all that. We will put Gottfried the dog as our new... No, we'll let our Adler. Okay, it's time for Tempest to be promoted to the front line. We will give him... an axe and a shield, I suppose. Want to give him a heater or a tower, though? I'll give him the sick heater. 105, 100, 130. I really wanted to put him into a two-handed sword roll, but his defenses are way too low to justify that. So to the front you go. Fill in the gap with the man we just lost. And now we could give Adler a spear and put him back in. I think we should start training Gottfried the dog, though. Awesome pike. I mean, there's no reason not to give him the bill hook, I suppose. Isn't that kettle helmet better than what some guys have? Eh. I think everyone in the front row's got at least... I guess it's slightly better than this guy's. Oh, this one you mean. Holy shit, wait. I did not notice how good that was. Sigwald. Okay. Give him this Ancient Legionary helmet. We'll give him this kettle hat. Sorrel, my man. Anticipation's probably a pretty good choice for you. Footwork could be helpful too if you get got, though. It's like anticipation. We'll just try not to get got. Ranged. Doom. And then Mr. the Animal. That's Sir the Animal to you. Next level we can get Battle Forged for him. For now, we'll take Pathfinder. Experta and have Battle Forged. I am not happy with your level up, sir. Let's take the fatigue. Let's take the health. Let's take the attack. Alright, let's go get our money and rest up a little bit. Hello, someone! Jeez, this is pretty late for you to be showing up at first. I guess it's a Friday. We could party hard into the night. Or at least y'all can. I got work tonight, actually, so I only got like another hour, but... Today I've been reading early modern cookbooks, the 16th century, and now I'm very upset. Why? Is it a bunch of, like, disgusting jello molds? No, that'd be, like, the 1950s. What were they getting into in the 1500s in the culinary world? You hold the Scrouge of Thalheim's head up, its sloped gaze turned to the rope's bloodied hair. A slow smile edges across Bodo's to its face. You know what you've done, Settle Sword? Do you know how much relief you've brought to these parches by removing that man's head from his shoulders? You'll be getting more than what you bargained for. 90 crowns for the original task, and... The man slides a chunky purse across the table. A little something for that extra weight you've been carrying around. Recipe for a cat? No! First of all, predator meat tastes disgusting in general because of all the bioaccumulation, but also not precious kitty. But yeah, there's worse in the world, man. Let me show you. So listen, I'm a connoisseur of trash. I see bad food for sale, and I go like, I gotta try that, right? And the worse it sounds, the more tempted I am to buy it. So today I purchased for myself, in all of my infinite regret, Frank's Red Hots spicy gummy bears. They don't taste spicy at all. They don't taste fruity. It literally just tastes like fucking malt vinegar. It's the most disgusting thing I have ever had in my life. And I knew it was gonna be when I bought it. Also, they boiled fish. Is that not normal? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to fry my fish, or bake it. But I feel like a fish stew is like a pretty normal thing to do. I accept this contract, but also I need to camp up for a sec. Ooh. We'll heal in 1 to 2 days. We'll heal in 2 to 4 days. Sorry, someone, you're gonna have to just deal with your pierced cheek. We are gonna heal Erlin's chest wound, though. Really wish there was a training hall here. You got a weaponsmith, though. Their weaponsmith really ain't doing it, though. Oh, this town sucks, guys. This town sucks so bad. Sell these shields. We don't need a mount to hunting bows. We can chill out a little bit. Light crossbows are for losers. Sell the full health pikes. Wait, what did I just sell? Okay, that was just a hand axe. It just seemed like way too valuable for what it was. We only keep broken swords in our bags. A couple boar spears aren't a bad hold. In case I ever fight the horde of the undead. Right, wait a sec. I was specifically wearing the stuff I had on him so that he wouldn't... so that his nimble would trigger better. Who else had nimble? I had it on someone else too. I had it on Niku, but I was just willing to let him deal. I have it on Mithril, but like he can just deal. Actually, I think that the... yeah. I'm gonna leave him as he is for now, it's fine. Oh my god, we have so many bags of bolts in here. this garbage. Ooh, this is a good 5 fatigue helmet. I don't know how this affects vision. I guess the little part at top, but you're not, like, looking up very much on the battlefield. If they were actually spicy, they would have been good, okay? But they're not spicy. It's literally just... Because, I mean, I knew... Because Frank's Red Sauce is the worst hot sauce ever made. It's... Listen, I'm spoiled. We got a lot of, like, local artisanal hot sauces that fucking rule. We got Maritime Madness. But... Ugh. Frank's is just trash. Would rather drown myself in sriracha. Alright. So let's kind of camp outside for a couple days, and then we'll chase these guys down. 100 days, requires 2 to 4 medical supplies. Oh my god, it's gonna take 42 repair tools to... Motherfucker. I guess I'll buy your shitty overpriced repair kits. The thing is, though, if we can't... We should have did this before we took the job. Because they're gonna go meet up with a necromancer now. What can you do? Honestly, kettleblack helmets block my vision, but as much as wearing a hood. Nasal helmets fuck with my vision. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess, like, hoods do kind of block your vision when you're trying to get, like, the peripherals, when you're doing, like, the sides. And so I guess that's not nothing. But... I don't know. Full open face should be less vision block than the nasals. I think I let those thieves get away, didn't I? Well, relaxing after a day's walk, Grimble comes up to you with a little pair of dice and a cup in hand. He asks you wish to have a little game. The rules are quite simple. You roll the dice from the cup. Whoever's highest number wins. It's pure chance. Wager's 25 crowns. Let's play. Let's roll again. 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 That's enough for today. We ended up neutral. Let's chill. If I were some stinky little thieves, where would I go? I saw their footsteps going this way. They might have peeled off down, though. That's what I get for trying to repair my gear or whatever. This is good, though. This is an excuse to wander through the woods looking for orc camps. I got 3 days worth of... Taxi seems gone dry. The last of the first you followed took you to a homestead. They didn't look like the thieving sort. No, they didn't have such fellows. My loss was good. There's little you can do here now. Alright, fuck it. We're not gonna embarrass ourselves by walking back to town. We're going off into the wilderness. When we have a days and a half worth of foods left, we'll go back. And kill him was quite literally just an iron hat. Captain, I'm freezing. Yeah, well, start a fire then. Not my problem you're not carrying torches. Strip some fur, some yonder wolves. Turned over stones. Please be orcs, please be orcs, please be orcs, I'm begging you. I took the worst ambition in the world. There's not a single orc camp anywhere in this world. Engage! Fucking goblins! 13 of them too, oh no. Would it be crazy if I made an approach? Let's do it. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of goblins, Chief. More importantly, distinctly not orcs. Oh, there's still 2 more that aren't visible. Cool. Oh, it didn't switch them back automatically. Okay. I was just cray-cray. I'm just making shit up. Oh boy. That's what I get for sending the new recruit in it. You know what? It's not orcs. Therefore, I'm not interested. I saw a flash of green and I got real excited. Turns out it was just some giblins. I swear to God, we're gonna cover every single inch of fog of war on the map and not find a single orc location. Or even worse, we're gonna find 3 orc locations and still not be able to finish the quest. Our ambitions will go unachieved. Sure, we can fight 16 dire wolves, why not? Good training for the boys. God damn, you're so fucking fast. Look, we got pelts for you to harvest. Harvest some pelts, make yourself a coat. Stop complaining. Does anyone here know how to sew? Not a single one of us, but... Actually, I feel like in the medieval ages, a lot more men would know how to sew than know how to sew today. I feel like it's just like a necessary life skill to keep you going. I'm an expert sewer anyway, so I don't even fit into my stereotype dichotomy. I know how to sew, and I act like it makes me morally superior. Ow. This everyone didn't have servants had to repair clothes by themselves. Yeah, exactly. But I also feel like there was a tendency to, like, pass domestic chores on to, children and spouses, you know? Like, laundry was, like, literally a full-time job. I feel like in most regimented societies, I feel like the hunters wouldn't have been doing very much laundry, you know? I guess we fill you with arrows, call it a day. That's certainly true. We're still not enough to do basic maintenance. Very fair. Just because you can pass the work on to someone else doesn't mean you always can afford to, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that our society is so specialized, we forget that at one point, like, every family had to make shoes, every family had to make clothes. Nowadays, it's like, you're an engineer and that's all you do. You're a programmer, that's all you do, and you outsource everything else. People were a lot more, like, well-balanced back in the day. There was a lot more people of the Renaissance. I escaped that by being good at nothing. Specialized? Nah, dog. I'm just mid at absolutely everything. Alright. Poke the dog. This one. I said this one. It's more like specializations of a society that does well or being well off. I mean, I agree, like, specialization's good, like, economically. But, like, I don't know if it's been good for us, like, spiritually. I don't know. And also, like, while society stays good, being hyper-specialized is great. If things ever start to go bad, though, I think the people that are hyper-specialized are gonna hurt a lot more than the people that have, like, a wide breadth of skills. I'm certainly glad that, like, I know how to, like, fish and, like, snare a rabbit and, you know, field dress an animal. Oh, fuck. Again, that's why specialization is a well-off society. Specialization is expensive and has to be supported with outside means. Rotation. Oh, fucking fatigue. It's always fatigue. I understand why rotation's so expensive from a fatigue point of view, because it's like doing two people's movement at once. But I do wish it was only like worth 3 points of movement instead of being worth like fucking like 5 or 10 or whatever it's worth. It's over. There's no need to run these boys down. We got the experience, we got the fur, we got the mystery meat, baby! Oh, we're eating good tonight. Or, you know, adequate. Once you can't afford that, you lose specialization. Yeah, but I feel like the process of losing specialization also results in a lot of starving to death. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We'll grab Brawny. That wasn't nearly as much as I thought it was gonna be. We need better armor for this guy. In fact, we could have better armor for him already. There you go, Kettlehead. Dog meat stew. And whatever was in the stomach of those dogs, too. There's probably some rabbit in there. Better than spicy dude. Bark burgers. Oh, I should probably, like, take his stat point up, too, huh? Come on! You can do better than this. I know you can do better than this. We really gotta start taking levels into physical defense at some point, but these are just two good rolls to deny myself. Okay, we can actually put some, like, heavy shit in this guy in the near future. We gotta save up money to armor up Grimald, I think. He's gonna be a fine soldier. Although, he's got high enough defenses. Yeah. I haven't put any specialization. I think we're gonna make him our two-handed sword guy. Because he's got decent defenses already. He's got really good melee attacks. He's got really good fatigue. We can put him in our heaviest armor, give him a big honking sword, and send him off to chop through the enemy lines. Alright, how much do we need to repair? 16 tools in 50 hours? Yikes. As long as we keep getting mystery meat on site, we can keep eating. You think we'd see a lot more wild animals or random encounters when we're this far from civilization? You know, we're in the untamed parts of the world. You think we'd see, like, around every corner some kind of group? Okay. A battle site, that's promising. Oh, it's not like a lootable area? Blazing Deserts on a small sale in place. It might be enough justification for me to get it. What's Blazing Deserts? You come across a dead dog on a hillside. Its tongue hangs out, its eyes almost ready to pop from the skull. A number of darts are sticking out of its fur. Erlen plucks one and looks at the tallow tips of metal. Oh, the DLC. Goblin poison. Inquires to why the dog, though. The man shrugs. A scared dog makes for good target practice, I suppose. Shit, we're in goblin territory, then? Yo, there's like a little pond out here. Or is this mayhaps like the other coast? Nice. Play some. That's one of those, like, gray market key sale sites, huh? Alright, we only got 2 days worth of food left. We probably have to start heading back. Fuck. Really? Okay. Alright, boys, let's get back to Heroes Grove before we starve to death. I can't believe we can't find any orc locations. Can we give up on an ambition? We can. I was really hoping for that new sweet new trinket that makes you immune to being stunned. I was gonna put it on someone so he wasn't eating shit in the middle of combat no more. It's all goblins, man. It's never not goblins. If we're gonna do this ambition, we're gonna need the fucking Greenskin Uprising event or something. Every single fucking point of interest in the world feels like it's undead. And I guess goblins now that we're out in the woods. Lifestead's always sieged by orcs. There's no orcs in the world actually going there. They just spawn up around just to attack. Unless they're all hiding here. Like 4 orc settlements in a fucking square. Alright. I guess we're living on beer for a little bit. That'd be cool. Have like a little orc kingdom. Let's see what this job is. See if it's worth our time. Kind of want to rush back out into the woods, though, if I'm being honest. No, dog. Not interested. Find me a better one. How's our, They've completely forgotten us over in Grimstad again. Incredible. They fucking hate us, bros. A company as renowned as ours. Sitting here, we're famed, bros, and still they hate us. They should be telling stories of us even when we're not in town. Of the time we saved their dog or whatever. Some are men to their death. Issue some goblins southeast of Lifestad. Let's talk money. 1240 for some goblins? I mean, fine. Helps me get back out into the woods again, I guess. Yeah, okay, I can come over here. I can go like a little zigzag pattern down here and then loop back up. That's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. What the hell? Childish giggling wakes you up from a nap. You rise to see that some of the food is gone. The only evidence as to where it departed is a field of still moving tall grass. Thinking fast, you take up a sword and follow its trail. Unfortunately, it isn't long before you are lost amongst the enormous stalks of green that pedal against your face with every rush of wind. The giggling doesn't stop, however, and you hear the pitter-patter of footsteps cross behind you, and then in front. A voice speaks, something like a child deep in a well. Chase us! Over here! Chase us! Chase us! Chase us! Chase us now! You suddenly feel no urge to retrieve the grain. You slowly put your sword back in its sheath and back out the field. As you stare into the tall grass, it begins to start. Slowly, like a piece of leather being torn at seams, you hear horrible cries as each stem cracks in half. Erland startles when you ask what it is you're doing. You turn around to him, then turn back to the field which has spent in the breeze. Instead of answering, you just tell him to get ready as you'll be marching again very soon. Thankfully, the mercenary does not inquire about the missing food. You lose strange meat. Out of all the things they could have taken, nothing was lost that day. Goblin raiders aren't our problem. We're gonna cut into the heart of their domain. I should have got some training before I came over here. Ooh. We could replenish our mystery meat. Goblins first, goblins first. If we survive the fight in good repair, then we'll consider. Let's probably wait till morning, though, huh? Engage! Look at all those ugly hatless goblins. I don't know if those are wrinkles or scars, but whatever it is, we're gonna add some to those heads before they pop. We'll let the goblins approach. I feel like I need to rush up there. Huh, baby wild in them woods. We almost got lured into a fucking... What are those rings of mushrooms called? Fey circles? Changelings almost took us. Oh, they're really gonna make me close the gap, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still missing 2 enemies. Ah, fuck it. And you who can claim the high ground, oversee the entire battlefield. Uh-oh. Alright, he still doesn't have his polearm mastery. Shit. You know what? We don't need no stinking goblin shield. Let's help a friend. See a friend, save a friend. See a friend, slay a friend. Ow. Temptation to spin mounting. That's a good spin right there. That's a real good spin right there. We just have to dodge 3 opportunity attacks to do it. Only 2 if we can clear this guy first. I said only 2 if we can clear this guy first. Nice. Okay, okay. This guy's really got nothing, huh? My other characters are too effective at killing. I'm not gonna get a sick rotation off anymore. Spin to win, till you die, till you find the other side. That's right, run, Giblins. Scurry off into the woods where you belong with the ones. Endanger not the realms of man. We really gotta get people out of this boy's way if we're ever gonna get him any experience. Well, I mean, obviously they were attacking them, or else why else would I have been sent out here to kill them? You think the nobles would just tell me to go murder goblins for no reason? Probably, yeah. But listen, we have to justify our indiscriminate murder, okay? We have to invent crimes if they weren't committed. Have you learned nothing from diplomacy in the 20th century? If we bring these tactics back to the medieval era, we can have the worst of both worlds. See? I mean, it could be orc or goblin face skin. We don't know that it's human. It's humanoid, though. It's good enough as far as I'm concerned. Yay, Mr. the Dog has leveled up. No wonder men do not wish to fight goblins, but a fight far beyond their stature. Shame woken up their mind to man, but perhaps it's for the best Frosty can tame such a small being. Get educated. Why was I excited about this guy again? I guess he's gonna be a decent tank someday. Heinrich. You are nimble. Okay. Easy choice. Now here's the thing. I'm really tempted to get that point in melee defense, but he is a spear boy at the end of the day. Is he polearm specialized? He is, okay. So we don't really need the melee defense on him. We could just go tick. Okay, we take this for sure. I kind of want to take that +5 to initiative, because we could take dodge on him. Yeah, let's do that. And then with that in mind, we don't really need to juice his defense stats that much more. I think if there was ever a man who would have dodge, this would be the one. That said, though, he's also a pretty good candidate for Berserk. How many kills do you got? He's been in 50 battles and he gets 61 kills. So he gets more than one fight per battle. He gets more than one kill per fight. He's also nimble with 102 health. This guy's a fucking unit. This guy might low-key actually be one of our most elite soldiers. Jesus. What about reach advantage? Where's that? What's it do? I remember that one seemed kind of mid. Each attack has a stack of reach advantage. Increases your melee defense by +5. Max up 5 stacks. Steals character's next turn. So if I had Berserk, I could potentially get 2 of those a turn. Okay, so his attack uses 5. He starts with 9, so there's no way he'd ever get 3 attacks a turn. Berserk would only ever get 2, and he'd only be able to move once if I wanted to attack twice. So I don't think Berserk's the play. I think we go ahead and get dodge on him. Nimble, dodge, Colossus. Oh yeah. And then we'll probably get Killing Frenzy. We'll probably get Berserk. And he'll get one more level up after that. We could give him quick hands and kind of play him like a What would we switch to with quick hands? I guess just dagger. That's not really useful. Alright, time to wander through the woods for a couple days. We have 4 days worth of food, should be plenty. If we don't find a single orc camp over here, I'm gonna lose my mind. You can fight 13 Noshkazirs. I guess they don't want to let us, but we could. There's a ridiculous amount of the map uncovered, man. This game is huge. What in the world? Probably goblins, huh? If I had to guess. Yeah. Where are all the orcs at, man? Shit sucks. They're always attacking this town. If there's none in 100 miles of it, make it make sense. This is undead. This is goblins. This is goblins. This is further goblins. A shaman. Have we ever fought a shaman before? We had 4 days worth of food when we came out of here, and we're already almost at. Walking through the woods takes so much time. That's right, that's right. Now your words are part of the event. You can't make out who's attacking you. You have to defend yourself. Oh boy. It's only 11 enemies. It can't be that bad, right? 11 lindworms charge out of the darkness. Okay, it's wolves. Or actually, it sounds like goblin riders. Oh, where's my bird? Okay, we've got 6 goblin riders and 4 goblin archers. So where's the other... Okay. 7 goblin riders. I don't feel particularly threatened by this. You can be. There will be evidence forever now. Whenever people watch the VODs, they can see your crimes. I don't know how long I'm going to have this up. I don't know. This is kind of an experimental for this channel. I don't know if... Because it does also mean that, like, things people say are permanently up there. So if I ever need to actually start moderating people, it could be a problem. Because then I'll have to, like, go back in the YouTube VODs and blur shit, too. But, like, you know, so far I've had to do literally no moderation on this channel, so... Well, the thing is, I think it pops up faster than a mod would be able to smite it, though. Luckily, YouTube already blocks out, like, obvious slurs. I don't care if people shit talk me, so there's not a lot I would moderate for. I mean, hell, someone got hit by the moderator bot for saying the word greenskins a couple streams ago in reference to orcs. They're like, oh, we can't have people referring to the color of skin. That's just unacceptable. Are any of these wolves gonna, like, come play? Or am I just sitting here with my dick in my hands? Oh, now you decide to come play. Now that smug son of a bitch has stepped forward. Alright. they take my fantasy races away, I'll have nothing left. Come on, you know you have your real racism to fall back onto. Do we risk shooting Ash in the back of the head? It's kind of tempting, but let's chill. Maybe I can shoot one of the... Nope. Right, if I move, I won't be able to do anything. I'll have to wait till someone fills this gap here. Probably should consider rotating Ash out of here. Oh, perfect. In which case I should have left him there, I guess. Poisoned, of course. I feel vibrating through my desk. I think my roommate's running the washing machine. It vibrates literally my whole apartment. It's kind of crazy. Niku is still alive. Yep. He's hanging out up here with this little flag. He actually has never once been in danger since he lost his eye, except for the full white battles. But obviously we reject those timelines. Where are all those wolf riders at, man? No, sending people in to die is what I do to you, and you always survive it. Every second battle, I send you on a crazy suicide mission to charge the enemy backline alone, and you always just come out without taking any damage. I don't understand. You can survive on nothing but spite. Speaking of, if we can drop this guy... Oh, right now his wolf pops up. Charge the back line! For once it's someone other than you doing it. There. We should probably leave some guys to guard our archers, though, huh? Yeah, we'll leave these two here as an honor guard. You can be part of the honor guard too, actually. Now all the fucking wolf riders come. They're just hanging out in the woods waiting for me to focus the archers. The cowards. That's not even, like, strategically beneficial to their team. They literally just fucking suck. Enjoy being dogless. It's the next evolution to being maidenless. Boy, I hope we get some mystery meat out of this one. There, look, it's someone's turn to be sent out of his depths. Alright. Oh, is it time to spin to win? I advance in the other direction, that's the secret. This is the way. Oh, I just realized I don't have stream elements open this time, so the chat pop is working without me having the site open. That's good to know. Should I be looking at the battlefield while the enemy turn happens to make sure I'm not losing guys? Oh my god, why is this guy invincible? Probably because the height advantage, actually, if I had to guess. These two can handle these three guys on their own. We should pull Erland back. One more try? Fine, whatever. Bro. 250. Ah. Let's get back over here ASAP. 64. 64. We gotta get this little cluster dealt with before my boy over here gets wrecked. I took way too much damage doing that. I wouldn't be able to spin if I did that. Now next turn I can spin. Ruh-roh. Well, I want to is the question. XCOM luck strikes again. You see the 91? That means a guaranteed miss, baby. This really is just fantasy XCOM, which I guess makes Menace literally just XCOM. He can't shoot because he's in melee range. There's literally not a single tile he can move to that wouldn't be in melee range of somebody. So I guess we just pass his turn, hope for the best. Fucking stupid dog. We're gonna trust Lebrick to take care of business over here. Oh my god, we need this guy dead. Leave my boy alone! Trust in you. Gonna lose my shit. I can't move because I'm poisoned. Shit sucks. I should not have trusted this man to handle this alone. No! Killed. God damn it. Deaths are starting to get real expensive. Especially with archer specialized characters who like really depend on levels. Oh my god, now people are finally starting to hit their attacks. Now that a fucking friend died, you're willing to put some effort in? If you guys could have landed those hits 3 turns ago, he wouldn't have fucking died. Ever think about that? I'm not doing any more reloading. I've just decided right here and now we're locking into every death now. Ow. Except, of course, for fights that we take knowing that they're doomed, just to see things. Because those aren't cinema to begin with. Bro, please. Okay, where'd that little fucker get to? I'm not crazy. One of them ran off this way, right? There's that guy, there's that guy. Hey, it's that boy. Alright, it's time to hunt. I've already released your bird. Oh no, this is the only guy left, I guess. Oops. That guy ran away. There was an edge down here. Wait, Tempest went down? That blows. I know what I literally just said or whatever. Tempest is one of our best characters, though. We can't let him take a 20% hit to all his skills. That's nuts. Listen, I said I wasn't gonna roll back deaths, okay? I didn't say anything about rolling back injuries. Oh. He's already missing a nose, too, isn't he? That must have been someone else. How is a broke-out elbow joint permanent, bro? Just re-break it and let it heal right, obviously. Another spiked impaler is pretty good loot. Like, there just ain't no way. Especially with how easy this fight should have been. Okay, this time we're just making our approach from the start. Tempest is supposed to be one of our best units. We're not losing his elbows to some fucking goblin trash. This is when you learn that you can trust literally nothing your streamer says. No. You see, your streamer sticks to the letter of his word, not the spirit of his word. I said I wasn't rolling back for deaths. I didn't. I rolled back for an elbow joint. It's different. It's different. Let's catch some stupid wolves early this time. Alright, time for some counter-arching. Just out of range, whatever. This tree's gonna make our advance awkward, but I don't think we let it stop us. Oh, the bush too, huh? That's some bush shit right there. Let's just claim the high ground, though. Someone... Yeah. Really wish this guy died before this guy got his turn, but oh well. Come up here, take a swing. So I wanted to make a line there. I don't know if I want Tempest to be the one holding this line, considering what happened to him last time. I'll put Sigurd in there. Send Tempest down here. Sparrow to cover his flank. A little bit of shield wall action. Beautiful. Alright, we're in a much better place this time. Damn. We had a huge drop in viewers when I decided to roll back. My flippy floppiness, it costs me. Thank you for those who stay. Thank you for your patience. I don't know, dog. You know what? We'll let those stupid wolf riders run away. The worst part is it being a nighttime ambush. Genuinely don't know how people Iron Man mode this game. It's so punishing. Oh no. Let's not be dumb. As much as I want to charge all those ranged guys with Tempest, let's do it with Experta. There, that's more lore appropriate. Alright, someone, have a good rest. I'll see you next time, man. The Vietnam. They just keep popping up out of holes, man. I'm in the damn jungle. They're just showing up out of everywhere. Spikes covered in shit. You're not wrong. This is exactly what this is. Why is that tree speaking goblin? Because goblins speak tree, silly. I sure do love having archers at night. Boy howdy, let me tell you. Oh, Billy. Billy and your silly little hook. Okay, okay. We're getting work done. You guys are not ready for my next turn. Coward. Yeah, put that bow away. Commit to the meal. No, wait, no, not poison, god damn it! Alright, everybody needs that trait that makes poison go to its weakest stage and only last one turn. Every single person. 59, 59, 62. I should have swapped with my archer. Shit. Oh, Mithril's in a bad sitch. Love if I could make a gap for him, but... Man, that pushback would have went... Whoa, why can't I reload? I'm totally being threatened by that. Isn't that supposed to block reloading? I mean, I'll take it, but like... So normally I would trust. But trust ain't cheap right now. The next 71% I miss is gonna be the biggest crash out of my career. That's not true. Nothing can compare to my last episode of Cavern of Dreams crash out. That was pretty crazy. Oh my god, fucking finally hitting something, and it's the 9%. We risk hitting our friend in the back. It's not a betrayal, it's just a strategic error. Bottom 10 anime betrayals. Nice. Revenge! Sweet, beautiful, tasty revenge! Who's poisoned now, huh? I mean, me still, you're just dead, but... Yeah, you can run. Oh... Tempest is still gonna lose a fucking limb at this rate. Someone get down there and save that boy. There we go. Bad dog. How long is there usually between endgame crises? I'd like to know what my next one's gonna be. It's over. Ooh, I got some poison. Carried in bag, usable in combat. Maximum fatigue -2 is destroyed and used. A flask of poison used by goblins can be used to coat your weapons and arrow tips. Wait, that rules? Kai attempts to give that to best roll for whenever he's using the other arrows, but... Interesting. Alright. That was a cluster. No, focus. Quick pull down some energy and politics. No, we can't afford to waste the arrow. Shut the fuck up. Adler, you're dissatisfied? I can just kick you out, bro. Actually, you know, if you could just leave on your own so I don't have to pay you a severance, that'd be great, too. I've been pissed off ever since your leg got injured. Alright, let's go get our money, I guess. We're running out of food quick. You have to really, like, prepare for an expedition in this game. If you want to spend time in the woods, you gotta make sure you buy food that'll last a long time. Like, both the amount and the rot rate is actually pretty interesting. Like, the economy really, really matters in this game in a way that it doesn't in a lot of this genre. You really feel yourself being the leader of an ailing mercenary company at the whims of all your stupid idiot fucking guys and their desire to fucking launch arrows into the sun. Or scarf down an extra helping because they're depressed. Damn, there's so much shit over here. Duke Hedron about throwing rocks at a skittish cat when you enter. He glances at you, giving the poor creature the slightest opening to escape at a window. No one chased out with a few rocks, thankfully missing with every one. Good to see you, Sellsword. My spies have already told me your doings. Here's your pay, as agreed upon. At least this one admits to having spies. There's like, oh, spies? No, I just have village people who are willing to lend me their ear. Okay, bro, whatever you say. Keeping the fishing nets, but everything else can go. Wait, that one seemed different. No, it's just a notch blade. Sword slash dagger, so it counts as both for the purposes of skills? That's interesting. If you have both the sword skill and the dagger skill, then, does it, like, trigger both? Like, you get 50% less fatigue? Oh, there is no dagger skill. Interesting. Oh no, there it is. Oh, yeesh. Oh, Dagger Mastery is pretty interesting, actually. Huh. I wonder if there's, like, a purpose to making, like, a thief character who just, like, goes around stealing armor through the battlefield. We'll give Pathfinder to someone at this point. Oh boy, for a level 8, his stats are pretty mid, especially for having stars in these two skills. That's crazy. Hello, Mr. the Dog. I mean, I don't like it, but, like, what are we gonna do? Mr. Doggin. I'll set up there now. 2 more level ups and you'll be able to actually be effective with that spear. Now that I'm used to having characters with the enhanced movement stuff for the spears, it really hurts not to have it. Alright, what's the job, Chief? Suitor sand. Suitor sand. Suitor sand. I don't know about that one, Chief. We did hear a rumor that there was a wizard working down here. I wonder what that means. Let's just go find our nearest bar and hear some rumors. Damn walled it is. Here's Gold also has a bar, but I tapped that shit out. Because I thought it had a bar? Yeah. It's got a kennel, too. We could dog max. We could fill the whole party with dogs. Haven't heard most people have empty accessory slots. Right now we only have one dog in the party. Oh, God. While you wait for Hank the Wise to explain what he needs your services for, you contemplate how silent and eerie the whole settlement was when you first arrive. Hank the Wise raises his voice. This place is cursed by the gods and haunted by unearthly beasts. They come in the night with glowing red eyes and take lives at their whim. Most of our cattle is dead, and I fear that once there are no more, we will be torn apart next. So I'll give us a resistance. Alright. Need some time to think. You look out of Ferdinand Damwald's window and watch the men load a few wagons with good. Ferdinand Damwald joins you, 2 goblets of wine in hand. You take one and drink it all in one swig. The man stares at you. That wasn't cheap. You're supposed to enjoy it. You shrug. Sorry, can I get another to get it right? Ferdinand Damwald turns around and goes to his desk. Caravan guarded to Eisenholt, 6 days southwest of here. Nope. That's a lot of money. Is it 6 days worth of money though? It's a 3-skull caravan quest. There ain't no shot. We're still very scared. Right then. You'll take the job to kill what you fear. Probably just some dire wolves, let's be honest with ourselves. 3-skull quest, 15 dire wolves. You see a lot of that in this. Why did the wolves turn into humans suddenly? I don't love that. We would have stumbled into some werewolves, or... These aren't bursts at all, but men in wolf's clothing. Having seen the true face of this evil, the men are quite relieved their enemies, one they all know too well. Many brigand raiders. So they pretended to be dire wolves, but they were Whoa! I gotta get some of those coats, man. That's sick as hell. Ooh, what the hell? I've never seen that kind of black metal helmet before. Is that just an alt skin to this helmet, or... I need some of that armor. This guy's getting popped in the head for sure. They don't seem to have a single ranged unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only one guy missing. I see no arrows. So we hold. Yeah, get yourself some. Oh, perfect. Right up in front of someone. Okay. We can approach with Niku, and then we can cycle him out. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought we were ready to get poked. That's some clean-looking metal armor, too. I think most of our men have cycle at this point, so... Fuck. Of course, someone's the one that doesn't. Come on! Right. Alright, a little sloppy sloppy. Do we poppy the shield? Let's do it. Cycle this man out. I should have kept him where he was, actually. Whoops. So that this man could cycle in. Yeah, feels good. Alright, let's try and rush towards their back lines. This guy's got room to slide in. The thing about the hammers, they fucking shred through armor. Which means playing the hammer build means very little loot. Oh, popped him one right in the face. Someone's taking 2 swings next turn. That's the last one you get, bud. Oh yeah, rip and tear till the job is done. Shink. I should have stepped back to make room for this guy to... Oh, whatever, he can rush in. Protect our back line. That's some free-ass armor right there. Why won't you bleed for me? We gotta leave room for someone to get in. There we go. Nice and simple with it. And fatigue. It's always fatigue. Nice shots, Bio. For a 3-star quest, this is going pretty clean. My shield! You fucking monster. We better get at least one. We definitely got the leader's armor. I don't know if he's the leader. He's just the one that looks the coolest. I think we got the cool guy's armor. Alright. Decapitate! Let's hunt this boy down. Run them down. No survivors among bandit kind. They would not give mercy to the small folk, so why should we give a drop to them? Yo, direwolf mail armor. Skillfully crafted mail shirt with the pelt of a giant wolf on top. Donning the skin of a beast like this can turn one into an imposing figure. Reduce the resolve of any opponent engaged in melee by 5. Yo! That's dope! It's actually got special stats associated with it! That rules so hard. Unfortunately, I can't put it on Niku. Because A, he doesn't engage people in melee. And B, he's got... No, I'm sorry. You have Nimble. You can't. Sorrow the conscript nods at the slain. It's mighty likely Hank the Wise when the group of biggins dressed up as a beast. Agreed. You're the men who click the mask and disguise as evidence. Engaged in melee, I'm pretty sure means within a 1-tile radius. Because that's like when they do like opportunity attacks and stuff. That said, though, the armor... No, it isn't too light for my guys. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll give it to Tempest and someone. Yeah, chatter characters should definitely get this sick armor. Listen, you want to be a pole boy. That was your decision. Oh yeah, look how cool those guys look. And then this guy can inherit the basic male. Alright. The health, you get the attack. It's really hard not to... Alright, let's take Axe Mastery for sure. It's kind of weird for an axe guy, though, to have a picture of a sword on his shield. Yeah, now he's got kind of like a druid vibe going. 130. 40. There, that's what we're talking about. He's looking sick with it. I like that helmet better on him. In fact, hold on, though. Yeah, that looks way cooler. One extra fatigue, but like... Oh, and one extra vision gone? Bro, that's cruel. You gotta choose between being fucking strong and looking like a dork. I'm sorry, no way. Actually, this kind of works on Tempest, though. I don't know why. Alright. You guys can have the uniform, then. $130. So the whole front row is at least 140 on all the helmets now. We got lots of nimble guys in the back. We also got guys that aren't nimble yet. You're not nimble yet. You're nimble. You're not nimble yet. Oh my god, I didn't notice he had a glorious mustache. What a fucking legend. We should recruit some backup archers while we got the chance. Go back to Damn Mall. They usually have a fucking arrow contest going on down here. While marching along, a lone merchant with his pack horse emerges onto your path. He has an arm out and his hand visible. Evening, travelers. Might I interest you in some wares? Let's let number things talk down across the map. Grimald, you used to be a thief. Get us that map. While you're talking to the merchant, Grimald the thief sidles up next to you, appearing rather interested in the conversation. He glances at you. You do a double take. He grins and nods. You quickly eye the salesman, then glance back at the thief and nod. The merchant is in the middle of his sales pitch and sees none of this. He keeps talking, but you hear little of it. You just know to keep nodding at the merchant, first she tells you the things you only want to hear anyway. The thief slips around the back and drops a weapon into the mud. Clumsy me. He bends down, pauses. There's a motion you can hardly detect, then he's upright again. He gives you a wink. You tell the merchant you appreciate the offer, but you'll have to pass. When he's gone, Grimald presents with you the map and grins. They say the best things in life are free. Now that's what I call a discount. You take the map and give it a good read. You can identify some of the locations, and in time, translate concepts on your own map. Opposite arms are murdering with excitement over what be there. Let's claim it for the company. The Black Blood Coven. No thank you. It's not nearly as cool as Geralt's defeat. Alright, back to Damwald. I think the wise reels in laughter at your reveal. Men? It was only men? You nod, but try and get the man back on track. They killed a lot of peasants and they were still a dangerous lot. Your employer nods. Of course, of course. I didn't mean to belittle anything or anyone. Don't dare assume things of me, sellsword. Those are my friends and neighbors dying out there. Anyway, you did what I asked of you, and for that I am grateful. He hands over a satchel. You count 2230 inside before making your leave. The man hollers out to you. Surely you understand trying to find the humor in this horrible world, right? Because it is I who went to the funerals of all those slain. I will not go into the grave with a frown on my face, no matter how hard this damn place tries to force it on me. You gain 2230 crowns. Damwald no longer has disappearing villagers. Beast, men. What matters is the crowns. Alright, we're not taking this other stank-ass job in here. We will buy your repair tools. We will buy your grain, your fish. I don't know, your grain and your meat. There we go. 7 days of food, and most of it will actually last. In fact, you know what? 9 days worth of food. As long as we eat the grains first, we're fucking in for it. We could go on a crazy expedition. Let's up here to Kalkborg, though, and get a little bit more in the way of supply. Okay, so 9 days of food, 37 days of pay. You know, we could probably even afford to buy a fancy sword or something. Ooh, if that axe is for sale, we'll buy that axe. Yes. What we got going on over here? Probably the other's got a few dogs at his feet. Missing folks. Horrible beasts are afoot. What's it worth to you? 1210. I accept your offer. I'll accept the contract. Might as well spend the night hunting before we spend the day shopping. It's probably just Nashkazirs or direwolves or... More bandits disguised as direwolves would be pretty sick, though. Nah, it's just beasts. Boo. You don't give sick armor. Although if I could make armor out of you... You like that? You like watching your friends sit on my shoulders? You're on the shoulders of giants, beasts. Hobbits and Arms are going to be the greatest mercenaries in all the lands. And you, dear viewer, could be a part of it. I think we're going to do this fight, go to town, and then call the stream. So, like, listen, this is the time to do my YouTube stuff. If you want to be a part of this journey, you can leave a comment down below or say something in chat right now to become a member of the Puppets at Arms. I promise I'll do my best to keep you alive unless your death is really, really worth it. But even then, I'll totally replace you. Which reminds me, I need to find a new Zahir. Zahir was a viewer character. Otherwise, if you don't want to be part of the journey, but you're happy watching the Puppets and Arms struggle and die, you can always subscribe to the channel, you know? YouTube is a really mean service in that they gate everything behind those first 1,000 subscribers. So clicking that button would actually mean the world to me and more. You know, a lot of you are getting my stuff in the feed, but aren't actually subscribed, you know? You change that with a simple click. It would be funny if we do an Iron Man run and then people join. I mean, don't get me started. I feel like the Iron Man run will be more attractive to viewers anyway, because it'll be more cinema, you know? It'll be more... I want to advertise it in the thumbnail next time as an Iron Man run when we do it. We're gonna end up with a lot of dead chatters, I hope. I mean, I don't hope we end up with a lot of dead chatters. I hope we end up with a lot of chatters who survive a long time, but... I know how this game works now. But once I finish this game, though, we're gonna be taking a short... Once I finish this playthrough, I'm gonna be taking a short break from this game to play Darkest Dungeon 2, which will also be taking chatter characters in. Darkest Dungeon 1 was our first chatter game, and that was fucking peak. We had a lot of new people join the channel then. Maybe put a chatter death counter in the thumbnail? Yo, peak. I want to create like a generic image just to represent the chatters. Fuck. I should have probably like commissioned stuff in advance, considering we're 15 days away from my 2-year streamiversary. It's probably would have been the perfect time to get like a bunch of new assets for the channel, but I'm kind of, you know, saving for a new computer right now, so I can't really justify paying for channel assets, unfortunately. And I mean, the stuff I make has been so high quality up to this point. Why would I even... Pretty much everything you see on this channel was handmade, hand-drawn by me. I really put my heart and soul into this channel, and I hope y'all can feel that when you're sitting here watching. Maybe I seem like just another streamer to you, but I really care about video games. I think they're a beautiful, amazing art form with like levers to toy with your emotions that no other kind of media has. And I love spending the time sharing that love with all y'all. So even if you're not interested in this kind of game, which I don't know why you would have made it this far if you weren't, but I play games of all kinds. I really have no discrimination when it comes to genre, except you're probably not going to see me play a sports game, unless that sports game is called Pyre. I mean, that's different. That's fantasy sports, baby. Oh my god, it's actually an incredible game. I gotta... Maybe we'll do a Pyre playthrough sometime. I usually don't play games on this channel that I've played before, but I also only made it like 20% of the way through that game. So there'd still be lots of twists, turns, and surprises for us. I don't know. Wow, that's not very much loot. 1 hide for all those dogs? Talk about a ripoff. But I guess it's all about that cash money. And again, if you want to help me get some cash money, the best thing you could do is hit that subscribe button. If not, like the video, and if you don't want to do that because you keep your liked videos feed very clean, then leave a comment down below. Be like, hey, Alchin, thanks so much for your stream. It was a fun time. I'm not committing to your channel because I'm a jerk, but I still wanted to give my support somehow, so this comment is that. And if you say those exact words, I'll know that you made it all the way to the end. They are not selling the axe I was looking for. Although sometimes they sell it in the marketplace too. In the marketplace of ideas. Nah. They don't got it. Buy some supplies. We're good on food for a bit still. You know what though, the Puppets at Arms deserve a cask of beer as a celebration for all that we've been through together. And thank you for making it this far through here with me. I hope to see you on the next stream as the Puppet and Arms grow and shrink and die and thrive and all the other things in between. I've been Alex, Alchin, Altoon, whatever the heck you want to call me. And thanks so much for coming out and spending time with this tiny little channel. I hope that with your help we can burgeon and grow into a medium-sized channel at the very least. Until next time, thanks for coming out. Bye.